MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Chicago Cubs. It'll be fun watching these two go at it. It's next on the show. Sean DeSalvo is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Digging in, Felipe Moreno. He will lead this one off today.
For Tampa Bay, the center fielder, number 25.
First offering on its way. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
The 1-1 home. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So now to the plate, Eddie De La Rosa, as he'll take a look at ball 1. De La Rosa, originally from the state of Missouri. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Row, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Stepping in now, Francisco Peña, and he puts it on the ground to second. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Frank Forrest will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
Jeffrey Weller will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second base, number 31, Jeffrey Weller.
So coming to the plate, Adam Greenberg, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one.
Greenberg.
First pitch on its way. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Digging in, Elvis Franco. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Now a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back. He's set. Here it comes. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Oh, and 1 count and the pitch.
2-pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sink or change up right here. Got to get it up.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
To the plate now, J.C. Embry. Pitch inside, the throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
The 1-0 home.
2-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And take a good look there as this misses for ball 4, and the Cubs have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Standing in, Ryan Buckner, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. Swing and a ground ball to third. Scooped up. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. Still no score. Up next for the Rays, Pedro Chavez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the pitch. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Chavez brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is fifth. The left fielder, Richie Ray.
So striding forward now, Richie Ray. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Off the plate, ball one.
No score here as we play inning number 2. High and deep to left center field. A ball that's carrying. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Standing in now, Francisco Rosa swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Greenberg will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Johnny Davis.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Johnny Chavis. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. First delivery to him on the way. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. So stepping in, Freddie Santiago. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game.
Freddie Santiago.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Rosa moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Travis James.
Now in the box, Travis James. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First offering on its way. Oh, and 1. Here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting center, the second baseman, Julian Perez.
Striding in, Julian Perez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. Now a bunt attempt here. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. We'll move to the third with no score.
Welcome back to Wrigley Field, home of the Cubs, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's the pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one, as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays, as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
Into the box now, Frank Forrest. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
Now batting, the center fielder, Devilrays, Moreno.
Now at the plate, Felipe Moreno. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
0-1 the count. From the stretch.
Nope, outside.
Weller, the runner at second with 1 away. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
In now, Eddie De La Rosa, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with two gone. And he misses with it, 1-1. One and one. Here it is.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Third inning, no score to this point. Fly ball out toward left center field. Greenberg is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. One left for Tampa. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Standing in, Jesse Padilla, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Jesse Padilla.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Fouled away. A 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
So now to the plate, Sean DeSalvo. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. There's one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Adam Greenberg. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Elvis Franco.
In now, Elvis Franco. First pitch on its way.
Nope, outside.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Two and one. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Swinging a soft liner. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Stepping into the box, Francisco Pena. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Greenberg arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The catcher, number 34, Pedro Chavez.
Stepping in, Pedro Chavez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And that's in there, 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
The batter, the left fielder, Richie.
Stepping up now, Richie Ray. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
From the stretch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled off. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with
Now
him,
batting,
and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box, Francisco Rosa, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. So far this year against Southpaws, Rosa has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Now the 0-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he fouls this one off. Now a swing, and he popped him up. Straight up, as this is right around home plate. Padilla will put this one away, and the side is retired. Rays strand just the one. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Bottom of the inning now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, J.C. Embry.
The right fielder, J.C. Embry.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Count is 2-1.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Buckner.
To the plate now, Ryan Buckner, as the first pitch sinker misses to him. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Throw over to the bag. Runners back. The 1-2. Lined hard toward right center. Rosa is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Freddie Santiago.
Now at the plate, Freddie Santiago. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball in.
Unable to find the zone with the slider. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with the Rays manager during the inning break about the club's offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Johnny Chavis. First pitch on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 home. And he popped him up. James is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
The batter, the second baseman, Jeffrey Weller.
Into the box now, Jeffrey Weller. He reached on a single in his first try. Now the pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Fouled away. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Now batting, Frank Forrest. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
1-0 the count. Now here's the pitch. A ball and a strike. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Travis James is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now. Julian Perez waits on deck. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
3-1. Here it is. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So digging in now, Julian Perez. From the belt, the pitch. Runners off for second. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He pulls into third safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
At the plate, Jesse Padilla. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
2-0 count, the pitch. Swing and a liner. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Standing in now, Sean DeSalvo. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. From the stretch.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
The 1-1. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
Ready once again, Adam Greenberg. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. A man at third with one away. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Stepping in now, Elvis Franco, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff.
The 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Men on third with 2 down. And he popped him up. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, toeing the slab. He's on fire right now.
In now, J.C. Embry, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 3 runs already home here. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Here's a look over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Cubs lead it 3-0. Ready for another shot now. Felipe Moreno. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The third baseman, Eddie Devilrays.
Now to the plate, Eddie De La Rosa. Here's the pitch.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
1 out, nobody on. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Francisco Pena.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Francisco Pena. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, 0-1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Now the pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Santiago is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Down in order go the Rays. They trail in this one 3-0. Robbie Suarez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 33, Robbie Suarez.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next it'll be the switch hitting first baseman, Ryan Buckner.
Ryan Buckner.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now here's the pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
Sinking line drive out to right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
Freddie Santiago is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2. Two balls, 2 strikes.
In the air to center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter, the third baseman, Travis James.
The next Cub up, Travis James. He's set, and the pitch. And this one's in the dirt, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
To 2-2 now.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Up next for the Cubs, the second baseman, Julian Perez.
Digging in now, Julian Perez. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball one. The 1-0. It's the outside corner, strike one. And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Chavez goes to get it, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand one, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Seventh inning ready to roll, and digging in is the switch hitting catcher, Pedro Chavez.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
The windup and the 0-1. Chavez sees the ball really well when facing left-handed pitching and generally picks up a lot of hits against southpaws. He isn't known for displaying a ton of power, however, in these matchups.
Yeah, in today's game, when you're hearing the word launch angle, I don't think it applies to him against left-handed pitching. He can put a lot of balls in contact. He doesn't get himself into too many count leverage situations and tries to go deep too much. Just a guy who really puts bat to ball.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The bouncer to the left side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, left fielder, Richie Ray.
Digging in, Richie Ray. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's a ball.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
The 1-0 home.
Well,
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Francisco Rosa.
At the plate, Francisco Rosa. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only one strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Two out, nobody on. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Buckner is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They trail it here, 3-0. Jared Botts gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 59, Jared Botts.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Jesse Padilla. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
First delivery to him on the way. Botts has over 40 innings on his line so far, and with an ERA in the 5s, has some work to do to bring it down into a more respectable range. Now the 1-0. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Botts, a veteran at 35 years of age. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
First pitch on its way. Fouled off. A 1 pitch on its way. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. 1 out, nobody on. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count. Just hung in there on that one. The 1-2.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box, Adam Greenberg. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. To 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. But they lead it 3-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping up as the shortstop, Johnny Chavis. First offering on its way.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball, and it sailed on it.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Jeffrey Weller. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Alexi Zarate will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Comes in with an average of 265, 13 home runs, and 33 driven in. Now the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish line, Dan, and he's got a chance at this.
Well, there's no doubt about it right now. And what makes it easier, too, from a manager's standpoint right now, you could probably just go to one guy in the bullpen to finish this game. A terrific job, 7 2/3 up to this point.
And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Felipe Moreno. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
This is line to left. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Tampa. Still down 3-0. Todd Caruso is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 11, Todd Caruso.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Elvis Franco. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Drops one down here, and they'll try to beat it out. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
The right fielder, number 7, JP.
Riding in once again, J.C. Embry. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. This ball will be chopped foul. Ready on 1 and 2. The bouncer to the left side. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Buckner.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ryan Buckner, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter which side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Yanked fouled off to the right. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
So now to the plate, Freddie Santiago, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And it's fouled away.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a liner. Foul. Another full count pitch home. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Stepping into the box, Travis James. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
The 1-0 home.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Called strike 2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. They lead it 3-0. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Eddie De La Rosa. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The first baseman, number 7, Francisco Peña.
Settling in now, Francisco Peña. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a ball.
The 1-0. Line toward the alley in left center. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the third hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their third knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Pedro Chavez comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Skied into straightaway right. Embry is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, the left fielder, Richie Ray.
Stepping in, Richie Ray. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lays off 1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth. Totally dominant in this one.
3-0 the final score in this one today. The Cubs used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Sean DeSalvo earns win number 7 on the season, and it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 3 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Rays, no runs, 3 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes.